I'm coming, baby. Just hold still, love. Daddy's coming, Trudy. Guys, Trudy needs rescue. Ringo, I need that mask. Guys, Ringo does not want to give me the mask. Here, I need it back. Ringo, I need that mask. Ringo, come here, mask. Okay, you can keep the mask. Keep the mask. I'm gonna call the littles one more time and see if I can't get them to come over and join us, because I know that Pig Trudy likes to be out and about. But like I say, it's only 8 o'clock and she's still laid up for the night probably. Come on, littles! Let's go, babies! Oh, here comes Ringo. Here's Belle. Okay, Ivy's passing the word along. Okay, Dan's gonna help out a little bit. They're letting everybody know that there's something cool going on. And now here comes Beverly. Yeah, y'all see how they did that? Here comes Pig Trudy. Isn't it neat the way these animals help me out a little bit? It's kind of like those. Oh, and here comes Pig Newton right behind Pig Trudy. Come on, babies. We're going for a little adventure. Let's go. Wait. What are you guys doing? We're going. I didn't call you back in. I'm trying to call everybody out. Okay, there's a lot of confusion going on here, folks. A lot of confusion going on here. No one knows what the heck's going on. Hey folks, Lester here. I'm joined by Chip and Roxy, Journey, and Sissy. And I'm driving with no hands, so you gotta bear with me. We're going out to the pasture. We're gonna let all the babies out for a little bit into the pasture for a little gift and goodies. So bear with me for a couple of minutes here as we make our way over. All right, we found us a nice shady spot here. This is where we're going to unload everybody. Let me get my camera turned around. You get up now, Roxy. Here, come on down, love. There you go. All right, Chip. Come on, Chipper. There you go. Here comes all the babies. They're excited to get out. I don't see a few. It's early, so they're probably still laid up in the barn. Let me get this little girl down and we'll get started. Well, as you can see, all the babies have gathered around. They didn't realize we were doing a gift and goodies. So gift and goodies is something that we used to do once a month. Actually, a long time ago when we first started this, Chip and Roxy, they don't come out with us a whole lot. And Journey seldom comes out. It's just too hard to get them over here. You know, it's just too hard to get them over here. And then, of course, the baby has never come out with us. So even though everyone knows her through the fence, they've never actually had a chance to kind of get to know her. And so she's probably just going to stay up on the side-by-side as long as she can and just kind of watch from a safe distance. Oh, no. Annie has just realized that we're doing a gift and goodies, and she was not invited. Come on, Annie. Let me go ahead and call all the babies out, because I'm sure that there's Pig Trudy and Ringo. They all want to be a part of this, and it's not fair to start without them. Here comes Ernie. He's just now realized there's something going on. All right, here we go. Come on, Ernie. Come on, Annie. Pebbles, you're on the wrong side of the fence, baby. Come over here, love. Come on, Annie. Come on, littles. There we go. Come on, Annie. Over here, babe. Yeah, Annie's a little bit upset. She needs to be made aware, guys. It's important to her that I make her aware of things like this. What she needs is an itinerary. Annie demands to have an itinerary so she knows what these days hold. But it's a Saturday morning, and I woke up. I'm not going to say it's not a hot day, because it is. But like I've said in a number of videos, it's more the humidity that gets to you here. I mean, darn. Guys, I'm just guessing. I'm going to say 85 degrees. So for you all that live in Florida or California, you're like, yeah, oh man, 85. Ooh, that's us. That's us. But what you don't get, I'm afraid, you guys who live in Tucson, man, you're like, oh yeah, 85, man. That's good weather, Lester. It's the humidity. And people who live with humidity know that 85 might be nice, but not when you have a 75% humidity. Whew. What's going on today? But hey, that's besides the point. I'm excited to show you guys that we got a package of goodies. Now listen, one of them came without even being wrapped. And I go down to the driveway to pick this up. And this is hilarious. Look at this. Pebbles, I want to show everybody. Look at this. Welcome to I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. This property is a farm. Farms have animals. Duh, okay. Animals make noise. They can smell bad. No, not my animals. They have sex outdoors. And they poop everywhere. All of that is true. And along with about 20 other things that you guys have no idea about. Unless you've lived on a farm. If you could not tolerate any of these, you may not like it here. I love that. I'm going to have to hang that somewhere. We'll get to those next, guys. We'll get to these next. Give me a second here, people. We have a lot to do. Back up, baby. We have a lot to open. But Shirley, look, Shirley, let me orchestrate how we're going to do this, okay? So Shirley's trying to beat me to it. Shirley, this is a chance for you to go eat and enjoy some of life's, Mother Nature's goodness. This is not really a time to hang out on the side-by-side and try to be the first one to open gifts and goodies. The little baby goats are having a great time on my grandparents' tombstone. I hope that you all don't find this to be sacrilegious, because in fact, my grandmother and grandfather on my mom and dad, my grandparents on my dad's side, which is Nanny and Pops, they would absolutely love this. Yes. If they are looking down from heaven above, they would absolutely love to see that these little goats are having a great time playing around their tombstones. Now, what they might not be so happy about is little goats trying to eat these fake flowers. And that we'll have to keep an eye on. But both my grandparents, man, they loved animals. And my old pops, excuse me, Lenny, I'm trying to focus in over here. Yeah, his name was Emery Jerome Morrow. And so if you don't know, Lex Emery Morrow has the same middle name as my grandpa's first name. So, and this is funny. So Gladys, we always call her Nanny. And guess what everyone calls Kim? Kim's grandbaby, Sister Kim, they call her Nanny. So it's neat the way that kind of happens. Anyway, my dad goes by Paw Paw. And I think that he's the first of the Paw Paws. We never called anyone else Paw Paw. Anyway, okay, back to what we were doing. Everyone's fine here. Everyone's doing what they've done 100 times. You've seen plenty of these kind of videos. So I don't want to focus a whole lot on the babies. They're just going to get out and scavenge a little bit and do what they do. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on the fake flowers being nibbled on, because that's kind of a no-no. I think they should learn pretty quick that that's not something that's really in their diet. I'm surprised the donkeys have not come out. I really am surprised about this. And here comes Ivy. Looks like Ivy overnight has somehow got her mask off. Did y'all see what just happened right there? There was so much confusion right there. Some babies are coming in, some are going out, some are just running circles. They don't know what's going on. Look at Journey though. Look at that little. Man, she's like, heck yes, I can dig this. Journey would be good out here until it comes time for dinner. And whenever she has to try to find her a food bowl, all of a sudden, Pebbles, don't you do it, Pebbles. That's when Journey might realize, you know what, I want to be out of this pasture. There we go. Oh, Newton saying hi to his old friends. Hi, Journey. Oh, got you. I got your back, girl. Don't worry. I got your back. I got you, Journey. Not to worry, love. Sweetie. Whatever he calls her. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our way over to this old nanny goat. She's doing good. Hey, I cannot believe that there were some folks who were upset with me for calling her old nanny goat. And honestly, I don't care if you're upset with me or not. Her name's Old Nanny Goat, y'all. And I don't think, if you're the kind of person that has the energy to get upset and to voice your frustrations with somebody because you don't approve of how they refer to a goat, she's Old Nanny Goat, all right? And you can name her whatever you want to name her. I just call her Old Nanny Goat. She's not even mine. Yet she has a home here, and she's fed, and she's watered, and she's protected, and she's given love. And we call her Old Nanny Goat. Because guess what? She's old, she's a nanny, and she's a goat. Okay? This over here, it got opened accidentally. It had been raining, and this was dropped off outside of the mailbox where it had gotten wet in a little parcel, and it had gotten wet, so I went ahead and opened it. I didn't want it to mildew until I had a chance to do this video. And so it says, to me, I love this: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter, they don't mind. Man, is that not the words that I've been trying to preach for a very long time? I mean, I, as a matter of fact, I just now said it. People get upset because I call her Old Nanny Goat. I'm sorry, this is going to be very hurtful. But listen, the people who matter, they don't mind what I call her. They're just happy that she has a home, and that she's loved, and that she's fed, and that she gets vet care, and that she is taken care of in every way, and that she belongs, and she is somebody. You know how many animals out there do not get hardly any of those on that list? Do you know how many animals out there? Trudy! No, baby, I haven't had a chance. Get off, Trudy. I haven't had a chance to open that yet. Really, I don't think some of y'all have any idea of how many animals out there are abused and neglected, and let's just say this, ignored. Some of y'all probably have a pet that you don't even get much time to spend with. You don't get time to spend with them. And especially when you know that these animals live for these moments. These are the moments that they live for, a chance to have some one-on-one, some time and attention. And darn near, I give these babies time and attention, and you're going to get upset with me because you don't like the way I refer to her as an old nanny goat. Well, guess what, y'all? I'm going to continue to say what I feel, because those who mind it, I'm sorry, this is actually hard to say, but they don't matter, because you know what? You don't get it. Seriously, you don't get it. You're probably someone that ran across this page just of some random video to you, and you don't get it. You know nothing about the history of this place, about all the things that have happened here, the story behind all these babies. And so all you hear in a video, all you heard in an entire video, it called her an old nanny goat. He didn't give her a name. Well, anyway, I appreciate this. What this is, and I'm going to have to fix my camera here. What I needed to put it is into a kind of a selfie mode. Y'all give me a moment here. Let me make some room to get this all set up. I don't have a tripod with me. Even though I have plenty of tripods, please, no one, do not see the tripod, because we have 3 of them now. Y'all hold on one sec. All right. Now, I love what it says on the outside over here. It has that heart and everything. But if you look on the inside, it's actually made for pictures. It's one of those little photo album things, along with some journaling pages. And so this is really neat. And so I don't know exactly how I'll use this, because you know me, I'm not one to write down my feelings. I'm just going to tell them to you. And so I'm kind of making a video journal of my feelings. The good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. The very, very ugly. unfortunately. So yeah, thank you. You know what? I love this though. I do love it, and I will make use of it. Man, if I were still going to teach next year, this would be great for that, because there's all kinds of things. You go to meetings, you need to take little notes on here and there, and I'll find a use for it. But I love it, and so thank you so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and open this because Shirley is in the front of the side-by-side, and she will not leave it alone. So let me go ahead and open this thing up here. Shirley is still not leaving it alone. There's something here that Shirley wants to know about. All right, it says Celeste and Jamie, and it's in those vacuum sealed packs. So once I have no idea what this is. Now I thought I had brought along a box cutter. Yeah, there we go. Hi, baby. Don't stand me up on camera. Kiss me. Give me a kiss, Shirley. There. Man. A lot of y'all saying, Lester, you should have given her a choice. This is the new world we live in, Lester. We're awoken. It's time to wake up, Lester, and give her a choice. You don't just grab her and kiss her. You set a bad precedent. Yeah, there are people who are probably saying that. Oh, well, she's a goat, y'all. And I love her, so she don't have it. Oh, my God. What in the world is this? Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody has sent fly mask for the donkeys or for the horses, and they're very colorful. They're very, very colorful, and there's 2 of them, and oh my God, if this is not going to make them look even more like wrestlers, I don't know. Wait, there's more than 2. There's another one. So there's 2 in each pack. Who sent this? Who sent this? No! Why is there no name? It come from Kentucky. Guys, are made for horses and donkeys. I'm sorry, but you all can't get one. Trudy, would you like to try to wear one? Ringo? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Ringy. All right. Let's all look at how cool Ringo looks. All right. How you liking it, Ringo? So Ringo doesn't really need those because flies, it's the craziest thing, flies have no attraction to goats. Goats do not deal with flies at all. Maybe it's their hair. Boy, Ringo likes it, y'all. Look at that. Ringo, can I have that back? Seriously. Okay, he seems to be fine. I'll let him wear that for a little bit. There's no name. It comes from Kentucky, KY, Lexington, Kentucky. So I really would like to say thank you to whoever sent that. And I know Ringo's going to have a hard time giving that back. He's going to have a really hard time giving that back. But I got more of those, and so we'll make sure we can fit them on as many babies as we can. Not goats, though. They're not made for goats or pigs, because goats and pigs don't have fly issues. I think I said it in the video, but if you don't know, what happens is, it's a little gross, but flies, they do bother the ears, but a horse and donkey can wiggle their ears, you know, enough to kind of shoo the flies away. But around their eyes, sometimes the flies, that is what I'm using for my holder. Sometimes the flies will congregate around the corner over here and lay those eggs. And sometimes those eggs can work their way, or the larvae can work their way back in behind that eye. It can create a lot of problems if you're not careful. So that's why we put those masks on our horses and donkeys this time of year. All right, let's keep moving on, folks. If you don't watch me, I will get bogged down. Can y'all see the sweat pouring off of me? I'm in the shade, and it's early morning, and this is just the beginning. Poor Jamie. I will end up going through sometimes three sets of shirts, 3 pair of clothes throughout the course of a day. This comes to I'm a survivor. Because it's a humidity. I just can't stand to come out and work and then go in the house and then sit around and let the sweat dry, then come out and work again. Now this over here, I believe, is a big bag of snacks. Yes, man, I am so blessed that this comes in a big plastic tub. Because if these guys knew what I was holding right here, this entire, can I call it a horde? Just this entire horde of goats and pigs would be all over me. So we're just gonna hide these until the end, but I'll use these to call everybody back up into. Name, nothing. On the outside, it says, it's just customer service. Guys, it comes from a company. You know, there are people who like to send stuff and they don't care ever for any recognition. They don't need it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They do not want to hear their name on a video. Then there's other folks that will email and say, hey, been watching your videos and I still haven't seen you open my package yet. I want to make sure it was delivered. And so I don't know how to address this in the politically correct way, but I will just say that I have been trying. Now, for a long time, I had stopped doing it. You know this. For a long time, I had completely stopped doing it because I just kind of felt weird about opening gifts in the time of COVID and a pandemic when there were so many people who were suffering, and I did not want to be like, look what we got, look what we got, look what we got, while everyone else is going through a really hard time. I'm going to pan my camera around. I'm going to flip it over and let you guys see what's going on with the babies. So Annie is doing what a lot of y'all would just love to do. If you've been cooped up for a while, just to get out in the sun and lay in the grass and just really soak up a few sun rays. Pig Trudy and Pig Newton are over there exploring along the fence line, just seeing what's what, hanging out together, which is cute. Ringo and old Nanny Goat, darn, I was trying to think of a better way to refer to her, are over here just eating some of the tall grass here in this part of the pasture. Ringo's is really enjoying the wrestling mask. He is really living it up. He feels special. You know, he loves that bell. A lot of folks don't like that bell around his neck, but Ringo likes his bell. He likes to stand out. And you know people in life. There are people in life who will dress as flashy as they can. You all know people like that. You might be one of them. And it just gives you like the attention. And there's nothing wrong with that. The babies are staying pretty close to me. Here's Chip and Roxy. You know where I haven't? Okay, here we go. Here I was kind of almost worried about Journey. Here's Journey, and then here's Sissy, and they're all staying really close to me. They're not real sure yet about all this getting out of the pasture and roaming around. Do you want help, love? Do you need help getting down? No, or are you just laying there, just waiting for Dad? All right, just be careful, please, because you worry me. Well, you know, this is how Pebble broke a leg. This is kind of like that video I was making recently where I talked about the age of discovery and how hard it is just letting them go. All right, so I got a couple of cards here and a few more things and I'll be done. Let me go ahead and finish up. All right, so I got a card. This comes from, well, no name, but it does come from Middle Ridge, Ohio. Amherst, Ohio. And so I'll open this up, see what someone says. Okay, well, looky here. They send it's like a postcard with a lot of alpacas, or with Dixie cups on their head. Those are called Dixie cups, right? Oh, here's a gift card, and not gonna harp on it, but folks, remember that what I've always said: save your money for yourself. Make sure you take care of your own families and your own needs. Spend on yourself. We're not going to deny you the blessing of giving if that's your thing, but please do never, ever, ever, ever feel an obligation. And I'm always going to try to, I need to turn this camera a little bit higher. I'm always going to try to bring out that fact that we're blessed just to have you following along, for loving us, for loving these babies, for putting up with our videos now that we're running ads on them. And that right there, guys, that right there is all that we need. to make ends meet around here. We're not... You want to help me read? Okay. Do I have glasses? Yes, thank you, God. Oh, I hope I would have my glasses on. Here we go. This is coming to you from the north coast of America, Lake Erie, west of Cleveland, Ohio. Use the gift card however it's helpful. If you need another fly block hood for a horse or a donkey, that would be a great thing. Baby, a package should be coming soon, but use it where it will do the most. Well, that just makes me think that maybe she's the one that sent that fly mask. I'm not real sure, though. When I saw this card, it says, celebrate with a six-packer. Get it? Alpaca, a six-packer. Y'all get it. Happy Memorial Day to you, your family, and all the bigs, littles, and the feathers. Sincerely, D. And that's awesome. So thank you so very much. And so, yeah, this was actually from Memorial Day. It's been a while since, well, what's today? It's around mid-June. So it's a little bit delayed, but that could be my fault. I'm not saying it just came today. I'm just saying I grabbed it to open today. So thank you so much, Dee. And we will put this to good use. And like I have given y'all my word, everything that we ever bring in here, which we don't ask for, will always be turned into something to help better the lives of these babies. I will go ahead and tell y'all, I will not give you the details, but we do have another project in the works. You know what? I'm going to save it for another video. Let me just not beat around the bush here. I know some of you guys got things to do. I need you to move. Now, this package over here, I've been watching for a couple of days. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Now, I've been watching this for a couple of days. This looks to me like the way those guys pack up heroin. I don't know why it came to me. You've seen those guys. We watch a lot of TV. We watch a lot of movies around here. And when those guys wrap up cocaine and heroin and marijuana, they always wrap it in some funny tape. And so when I saw this, I'm like, dang, it looks about the same size as those guys. I would not know because I have never in my life bought a kilo of heroin or cocaine or marijuana. So, but I do watch a lot of TV shows and I watch the news, and that's why I thought about that. What is this? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Guys, these are digital mobile sunglasses. It has a built-in camera with a little MP3 memory card, so you can wear these so as you don't have to be having your phone out the whole time. Now, I'll say a couple of things. I actually did receive a pair of these from Bear Grylls back when I was able to help. Whenever I was invited to hang out with Bear Grylls, he gave me a pair, and it took me a while to start using them because what I noticed was when I would make a video using them, a lot of people said that they were getting vertigo. That's like when you're moving too fast. So I tried to wear them, but I would slow it down a lot. I would try to do this. Oh, look at that goat. Look at that bird. So I begin to notice that even though they were really neat as far as the quality of video, the sound, the you could see everything. Man, do y'all see what's flying around me? That's scary. Those are horse flies. And even though they're not really coming for me, they will bite. And they don't feel good. So what I want to do real fast, just to protect myself, I haven't sprayed down myself this morning because I didn't think I needed it. But now that I see horse flies coming around, so I want to say thank you. I'm going to see if I can get Jake and Ellie to wear these because they have worn them with more success than I have. You know, listen to me. Or my dad. My dad has worn them working with bees. And y'all have seen videos where my dad is actually wearing his goggles that I let him borrow, messing with his bees. These work great if you don't do fast movements. But y'all know that I got something wrong with me where I'm squirrel, squirrel, and I jump and I'm moving and shaking. So they did come to, it says to Lester, and I know why you sent these, because you watch videos and you notice how I have a hard time sometimes trying to video and hold that phone at the same time. And so I am going to try them out because I'm curious if they have a different dynamic, a different feature than the ones that I got from Bear. But I appreciate this, and these will get put to good use, and I will see about how it works for me. So thank you so very much. I only got a couple more packages here, folks. Bear with me. We're getting close to the end. This is to Tex at I'm a Survivor. It's very lightweight. It's in a big box, but it's lightweight. And so, this over here, if you don't know, it comes from Shirley Long, and it says this is an indestructible ball, and in fact, it is. These things it's a very, very hard. It's not plastic, man. I don't know what this stuff is, but you can see it right there. Virtually indestructible ball. You all know that Tex has gone through a number of yoga balls. So I will say two things. Thank you for this, number one. I think that's very kind of you. That's a very, very kind thing to do, and it was very well thought out. When he gets a yoga ball, and listen, there are 20 yoga balls in my little storage room that I have not aired up for him. I save them for special moments. I'll air up a yoga ball and I'll roll it out one afternoon, and man, he finds this energy and he's just raging bull, and he'll go crazy with that ball. He'll bounce it all over the place, and it's so fun to watch. But whenever it pops, guys, he loves to see it pop. It does something to his ego to know that he has the power to destroy. I know that sounds weird to y'all, but he gets a kick out of ruining things. I hope that doesn't make you dislike Tex, because I think that there are people in this world that are also maybe similar in the fact that, I don't want to say people like it's a good thing, but Tex likes to destroy stuff. He's an animal, y'all. He's a bull. He is king of I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. He's up here, and to him, it empowers him to know that he can take something and destroy it. We have a few of these, and once he learns he can't destroy them, he loses interest. He'll play with it for a few minutes, but then he loses interest because he can't destroy it, and it does something to his ego. So all of you animal psychologists out there, you guys can figure that one out. But Tex is the kind of creature that needs to know he has the power. Well, hey, here we go. Think about this for a minute. How many times have you seen Tex take a perfectly round roll of hay? You know, we keep these rolls of hay round and wrapped so that the water cannot seep down in through them. And they last longer. The hay stays fresher. No mold, no mildew. It's not wet and soggy. Yet Tex will get a brand new roll of hay, and he will sit there and he'll just take it and take his horns and he'll just destroy it until there's hay all over the ground. That's what he does. That's kind of how I see him doing. And now he's happy. He's destroyed his roll of hay, and he'll just sit there and look around for something else to destroy. Remember how we put that barrel hanging in the tree? And he would not leave that barrel alone until he knocked it out of the tree. It hung on a rope, and he knocked that thing around so much it finally fell out of the tree. It got stuck to his horn, which is kind of embarrassing. He had to be rescued, okay? But yeah, Tex is like that. So thank you so much for this gift. I will roll it in the pasture with him. I think he'll be excited that you thought about him. But once he finds out he can't destroy it, he might not be so happy about it. Look out, Lenny. Lenny, trying to work here, buddy. Making a video. I have 3 more packages, my friends. And I have, look out, Lenny. Look out, Leonard. I'm a survivor sanctuary. I'm trying to be real careful now. Lenny. I have to be very careful because I have got going so fast that I've opened packages that were not even mine. Okay. Man, you guys are bad. Y'all are so bad. It's oatmeal and a lot of it. Enjoy your gift. Let me know when you get this, please. From Tammy Burkholder. Tammy, we got it. I have spoiled the pigs. Man, I have spoiled them so bad by giving them oatmeal. Oh no, we got a rescue operation, folks. I'm coming, baby. Just hold still, love. Daddy's coming, Trudy. Guys, Trudy needs rescue. Sweet baby. Hold on, love. There's a real simple way I'm gonna let you out of there. All right. You're free, baby. Trudy. So, y'all, my poor baby. Trudy, I'm so sorry, baby. Everyone was giving you a hard time. So what's happened is the church kids, y'all know that Jamie and I, so this is, got a lot going on here. So everyone knows that this over here is part of our property. And you also know that our old fence line used to run all the way across here. And the babies had access to graze all of this. The old fence line came right down here along the cemetery. And so what we've done, when the church opened up after Hurricane Harvey, and we realized that all these, the church had a lot of youth, lots of kids. And so those poor kids had nowhere to play. You see the little volleyball net they got up there? That was their only area to play in. And so Jamie and I, when we redid our fences, we went ahead and slid this fence over. And this is still our property. This is still our little family cemetery here. But we allowed the church group to put some soccer goals. We actually bought them the very first soccer goals, a couple of balls, rolled them over. And man, for an entire year, they were out here playing soccer all the time. I think y'all might remember though, when the little golden girl was out here grazing around one day. She was young. She was probably about Chip and Roxy's age. And she got herself tangled up in one of them. Like, it was bad. I come running out. I noticed her and I come running out to help her. And ended up saving her from certain strangulation. Seriously, it would have been certain strangulation had I not seen her. But we begin to take those soccer goals, and I told the guy at the church, if y'all don't mind, just leave them up there when y'all are done playing. Just leave them by the church so none of my babies will get into them. Because, like I say, I do bring the babies out here on occasion, but the little goats can come right through the fence. You know, little goats can't be contained hardly. They'll come right through the fence. All right, Trudy's fine. Everything's good. Order has been restored, and there was no need. Poor Ringo, he's having a really hard time doing what he normally does, wearing that mask. He loves the mask, okay? But let's get a little bit closer and watch what's going on over here. So he's trying to sharpen his horns, or he just likes to show off how tough how tough he is. And if I'm not careful, I don't want him to tear that mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of him and let him get back to doing what Ringo likes to do before he ends up breaking it. Ringo, come here. Ringo, I need that mask. Guys, Ringo does not want to give me the mask. Here, I need it back. Ringo, I need that mask. Ringo, come here. Ringo. Ringo. Okay. Ringo. Can I have that mask? Okay, you can keep the mask. Keep the mask. Just keep the darn thing, okay? That was not really how it was intended to be worn, Ringo. Guys, he has pulled that mask up over his eyes. Y'all y'all think we make this stuff up? Do y'all think there's someone behind the scenes, little leprechauns who go around setting this crap up? Y'all do. Y'all think there's little leprechauns that run around who work for us, who set this stuff up. Okay, let's put the net over Pig Trudy and let her loose. Let's pick up Ringo's mask and where his eyes. Okay, that's not how it works, folks. Seriously, there's no leprechauns running around. There's just a bunch of animals doing animal type things, and sometimes if you have your camera out, you can catch it. Jamie and me both have stories of things that were not caught on camera that would have been the most amazing video of all time if they were caught on camera. And guys, if you don't know how many things that we witness that we'll never be able to bring to you unless you want to hear a story. All right, we got 2 more to go. Here we go. All right, 2 more, and we'll end this video. I know you're saying, God, Lester, your videos are getting longer and longer. You know what it sounds like. It says to Lester and Jamie Morrow. And when I shake it, it sounds like some kind of a snack. And in fact, it is. Listen, guys, they love these. They love these. Oh, did I not see who it was from? Please, God, have a name. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Lester and Jamie, thank you so much. In one of your videos, you talked about, it was called Different Strokes for Different Folks. You hit the nail on the head. You totally understood exactly what I was talking about. We showed the video to all of our families, and they all subscribe now. Ah! So you introduced more people to our little ragtag operation. Great! Now even more folks can make fun and laugh at us. They love the farm and all the animals just as much as we do. Well, anyway, we were at Tractor Supply the other day and saw these horse treats, and I remembered them from one of the videos. The horses seem to really like them. Oh, and the goats too. And if you don't know this, not only did the horses and the goats, but the donkeys and the cows and the pigs, and I didn't know they sold these at Tractor Supply, but I will certainly go look for them. Yeah, because they're called neigh nibblers. So neigh for your horse, obviously, and then nibblers. And so they're big. They're pretty big, and they're bulky, but man, the animals ate them up. And we had received, I think, 2 or 3 of them the first time, and they were gone in a matter of days. All right, last package, folks, and I promise I'll let you go. Thank you so much for that. You shared a video with your family, and now they all subscribe. And I love that, and I'm also embarrassed by that, because I hope that they're not getting... you know, it's hard to come across as a... It's hard to come across, folks. You want to make sure you put your best foot forward, as they say. You know, you're in a video, you open yourself up to the world. The whole world sees you, along with other things you don't really care to see. And all I think about whenever I hear a thing like that is the lady that sent me that message that said, hold on. That lady that says, Lester, you give real farmers a bad name because real farmers don't do what you do. That's not real farming. Real farmers wake up at the crack of dawn and they're out there in their fields and their pastures. Okay, fine. So I'm a unique kind of farmer, okay? But guys, like it or not, this is farming. Traditional farming? No, I'm not a traditional farmer. It's called hobby farming. Hobby, it's a pastime that I enjoy. So I'm not the kind of farmer like the guys that you're talking about who wake up at 3 in the morning and go out there to the pastures and open the dairy yard and all the cows come in and you put tubes to their teats and their day starts. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of farmer. All the dogs are barking, okay? I'm the kind of guy that has animals as pets. And so they refer to guys like me as hobby farmers. I'm a hobby farmer. And so what I do for hobby. Pastime, for fun. It doesn't mean I don't... Oh no! Baby, are you okay? I'm almost done. I got one more, guys. If you let me have one more, I promise I'll give you the treats. All right, real fast. I'm a hobby farmer, Shirley Bird. Tell 'em love. Daddy Hobby Farm. Okay, this is some kind of a statue, I think, because it's very, very well wrapped. I hope it's not broke, because animals have been jumping on it. Like a lot of animals have jumped around and on it. And if it's broke, it's going to really ruin the end of this video. Oh! Well, look it. It's a duck. No, it's a goose. And that's from Ryan. It says to Lester and Jamie. I hope that's the right packaging. Or is this the packaging? No, this says... It just says ship to 10508. It does not say to Jamie. So what this is a ceramic goose. And I will hand this on to Jamie because, as you know, she's the one that does the feathered babies for the most part. That's all we got for today. I'm going to call the babies back inside, and I'm going to use these amazing treats to do so. If y'all want to watch how this works, I'll leave the camera set up, and I'll try to capture the moment. Baby, I can't really echo. All right, come on, littles, let's go. Can y'all still see? Come on, baby. Those went fast. Let me walk over and show you how I'm leaving things. All right, so as of now, Journey, Chip, and Roxy are all inside the little's pasture. The baby's already come back out. Everyone is eating the little treats. Pig Newton has one. He's enjoying. Everyone else is running around getting them. Ringo is still wearing his cool mask that he does not want to take off. I'll have to get that off him later. Looks like a pair of panties over his head. Seriously, it does. Looks like he has a pair of panties or underwear over his head. Okay? I'm sorry, that's just what it looks like to me. Y'all, you don't got to get all crazy just because I said it. You were thinking it too. Seriously, y'all were thinking that looks like Ringo's wearing panties on his head. Now, how would I know what that looks like? I don't know how I know what that looks like, but it just looks like that's what it would probably look like I'm going to end this video with the quote. I'm going to end this video. Who turned the lights on my side-by-side? Sheesh, now I bet my battery's all run down. I am going to end this video with the quote. And I hope that you guys hear this and take it to heart. Because this is going to be the new me. Be who you are and say what you feel. Because those who mind, I'm going to add that in there, they don't really matter. And those who matter, they don't mind. Did you hear how I changed my voice in there? I had to make it me. I had to make it me. I had to make it mine. Oh no! Ringo's getting attacked by Imogene because he got a mask and she doesn't. Ringo, you're going to get hurt. Okay, so donkeys are like that, y'all. I don't know if you all was able to see what I saw right there, but Ringo, poor Ringo, he was standing there just taking a beat down from Ima. And she was kicking him in the head at least 3 times. All because of the fact that she's jealous that he has a mask and she doesn't. And that is totally not our intention, but that's what donkeys do. That's what donkeys do, and I can't stand that about donkeys. They're the most jealous of all of God's creatures. Here she goes again. Ringo, come away from there, buddy. Ringo, if you'll just come away. All right, folks, I'm getting that mask off of him. I'm not going to allow him to get kicked around like that. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for loving us. And guys, don't forget, be who you are, because who cares if people don't like or whatever. Be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter, they don't mind. Thank you, folks. Thank you for loving us.